Hi everyone, so today I'm gonna draw Mahoraga full body sketch. So let's start by drawing a line for shoulders. And on the lower right end of this line, we have to draw an oval. It's for the face. Everyone, please watch till the end. And then I'm gonna draw a line in the middle of this oval. It's almost in the middle, and then we have to draw two more lines at equal distance on its both sides. These lines are representing the teeth. I'm not gonna draw all of the body structure all at once because it will only make the tutorial look difficult. So I'll continue like this step by step. And I hope this is easy for you to understand. And as you can see, I have drawn the chin, and after that I'll be drawing the teeth. So if you're here on my channel for the first time, then don't forget to like this video and check out my other tutorials. I am drawing Mahoraga today because I have received many of the requests to draw him in the past few days, so I just couldn't ignore that, and here I am with its full body tutorial, and hope you all will like it. And when I searched for the references of Mahoraga, this one from manga was everywhere, so I automatically assumed that this one is the most famous and viral picture that fans may have been wanting to draw, so I chose this one, and that's how I usually choose references to draw. As I am finally done with the teeth, I'm gonna draw the wing type things on his head. There are like 6 of them, I guess. I was trying my best to make this tutorial look easy and less complicated, like I was not repeating lines over and over again or removing them, but in the end I messed up really bad. So after drawing these wing things, I am going to draw this circle over his head. I'm also a viewer of Jujutsu Kaisen, but I don't know what's this. Of course, just a character thing. And here I'm gonna show you how to draw this circle over his head. Like draw an oval first, then 2 center lines, horizontal and vertical like this, then draw a circle in the middle, and just proceed like I'm doing in the tutorial. Okay, as this circle thing over his head is ready, I'm gonna draw a snail emerging from his head. I don't know what's this, but it looks like snail. Okay, now it's finally time to draw further structure for his torso. And for it, I'm just drawing an irregular trapezium like this. And these two curved lines are marking the arms emerging from both sides. And let's stop drawing the structure here and finish the sketch around this trapezium first. The thing I'm drawing now is his collarbone. This necklace over here is really cool. I know it's not necklace. Okay, now it's time to draw the next trapezium, and as you can see, both of them has their one side in common. After drawing this trapezium is another trapezium. Okay, let's assume that we can call it trapezium. After drawing it flat, let's draw these two lines emerging from its lower corners. These are for the legs. And now again, let's go back to drawing the sketch around this new structure. The thing I'm drawing right now is a kind of belt that he is wearing over his waist. And okay, I had a bit hard time drawing this lower area because it is not that much visible in the reference. Plus Megumi is sitting in front of him, but I did it somehow and I was really messing up, repeating the line over and over again, removing things and etc. But I hope you will still understand what I was doing.
Let's spark a light and see where it leads. Just you and me, hiding behind the curtain. A world so uncertain. Come and see where this leads. The circus.
So finally the main things are finished and now let's draw the leftovers. I'm extending the left arm right now and then I'll go to draw the right hand. So first let's draw this sword thing tied over his hand and then an oval for drawing the fingers. Though his left hand is not visible in the picture, it's covered by the divine dog of Megumi, but still let's try to draw it according to the left one. And as I told you guys earlier, I'm not good with anatomy, but I still did it somehow. Finally, time to draw some details.
There's no going back. You stepped across the final crack and we see through you. You'll always be a part of the circus.
And now finally, as our sketch is complete overall, let's remove the structure and the rough lines, in case if you wanna neaten it. And for the line art, I'm using this black ballpoint here. You can use any pencil you have, or if you have a black ballpoint, a blue one or any one. And do the line art carefully, not to mess up, because it's always difficult to undo the dark lines. I told myself 100 times not to make the tutorial complicated and keep it easy, but here I am again. I'm drawing the unnecessary details, which is making it look difficult. You of course don't need to do that if you're a beginner. And now I'm also trying to avoid doing much details from now. And now for some shading purpose, I'm using this Furby pencil here, which you know is an average dark pencil grade, to color in the skirt. It's not a skirt. I know. It's not skirt. It's not. Okay? I know. But anyway, color color darken it as in the reference, and in the necklace, it's not a necklace. And also shade lightly in this pretty thing over his head. I like it, to be honest. I don't know its name. And that's a cotton earbud to finally do blending, but you can skip this step. And finally do your signature in the end of the sketch, and let's go to see the final look. And here's the final look. I hope you like this tutorial and I hope it was easy for you. So if yes, then don't forget to like this video and comment your opinion about it. Meet you in the next video. Bye!
There's no going back. You stepped across